Colony, let's do it.
Nude? We're going nude?
Nani?
I don't know where else you are going to get a man dressed as Bigfoot while another man paints said Bigfoot erotica as passages are read from a book that quite honestly shouldn't exist.
Let me explain the situation. I went to get a haircut on Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna stop that for a bit. You're disrupting everyone from my horrible trauma of getting a buzz cut.
Oh, okay. There we go. Sorry. I'm a working man. I'm just trying to get things done here.
Okay. Mute your mic next time, buddy. But
no. I'm not gonna
simple
do that.
situation was I went to get a haircut on Tuesday. Try to go for the standard stuff, 1.5 on the sides, maybe a little faded up in the front. Try to flick it back, maybe military style.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is she ends up using like it on the top, and by that point I'm just like, just shave it, whatever. So I just did like buzz cut. It'll grow back. So
I like it.
Wow.
Okay. Do you feel like cooler?
I mean, like, I don't mind it. It's like, it's different.
You look good.
It's like I can pull off with the head style.
I'm just so happy that someone can finally feel my pain knowing what it's like to dress in a very hot costume.
I do this. There we go.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that sweet, sweet man.
It did. Okay.
Wow.
I'm coming.
That really detracts from your YouTube plaque behind you. I'll tell you what.
I'm coming.
Little Bigfoot erotica rather than roast my friends who I love and support and hope you guys just keep growing and doing bigger and better things.
I feel like Scooter could do one of those commercials where he's just wandering around in the forest and someone like throws litter out of their car and a single tear like rolls down his face and he's just like, how could you? And then you chase after the car and beat them to death. I mean, that's just like the extra, but like, I gotta be honest, guys, if Scooter, if he's chasing me like with that costume, yeah, that's that the eyes are terrifying.
Someone screenshot.
They're definitely terrifying. Baker Mayfield, finally being traded, and not to the Seattle Seahawks, but to the Carolina Panthers for a conditional 5th, which is not even for this, right? It's for the following draft.
2024
And
they're paying, I believe, $5 million of Baker's salary.
I'm going to give a shout out to the intern at the U.S. Open that totally roasted some Seahawks fan that tried to call tennis not a real sport, and then he just said, you're going to watch 17 games of Drew Lock this year. I just have to give a shout out to that man for completely bodying both Drew Lock and the Seattle Seahawks.
My guy, Ricky is the man from the restaurant.
Oh, yeah, what's up? He was the guy that said, oh, go ahead. You want to finish the story?
Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen him like 3 times in the last couple of weeks because we keep going to eat there. And it was during the Avs playoff run, and every time he's like, if they win, I'm going to super chat you to talk some trash to Scooter and his Lightning. And he comes through with his promise. So I just had to shout that out before it got
Ricky produced the best story ever because we're out in Colorado. I get there. I've been there for all of 5 minutes. Brandon picks me up from the airport. He's like, you want to go get some lunch? And we go get lunch. And Ricky, our server, comes down and says, oh my gosh, you're 5 Points Vids. Like, you're my favorite YouTuber. And then he looks at Brandon and goes, and you're that other YouTuber.
He knows my name now.
Said that Scooter looked like a Power Rangers villain, and now I can't even see it.
He looks like actually.
He looks
Goldar.
like the one that
Goldar?
he fights all.
Yeah,
awkward.
Goldar with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look like Wu Kang. Stop lying.
Don't worry, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about Aaron Rodgers' tattoo, which Got a lot more press than I thought it would, but
Yeah.
so I got a lot. Like Sports Center's just like, guys, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers' new tattoo? I'm like, why does anyone care?
Here's Sports Center's top 10 plays. And tonight they are all different angles of Aaron Rodgers' tattoo.
You had a great tweet, which was the Cleveland QB jersey.
Yes, they need to bring that back.
They need to bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
They should have brought it back last year with what they got. Brissett now. You got to add. Who else goes on that jersey?
Baker Mayfield, Case Keenum, Garrett Gilbert. You can technically add there. Nick Jones. You can technically add Jarvis Landry because a lot of people said he had a better run than Baker Mayfield, Sean Watson, Jacoby Brissett. You can even add Jimmy Haslett.
One, I hope it's like 67-0. Like, I just hope he balls out, and then I don't care what happens the rest of the season. But like going up against the Browns week 1, yeah.
And I hope he
I just
beats
wanna-
Tom
There's
Brady.
another game like that week 1 too. Which game is that? Like another grudge
Seahawks
match?
Broncos.
What if we're not here for the first segment of this? What you missed was some scientists basically have crash landed.
Can you just move the mic a little closer?
Some scientists have crash landed,
Thank you.
and they have discovered this new race of creatures. And now, one individual, one researcher, is examining this Bigfoot creature up close, and we're gonna pick it up where he's getting a little bit closer, and he's looking at his face and his teeth. What? More specifically. So here we go. It is
This is from a
Till
book.
and Ramsey are the main characters, if you recall. Here we go. Picking it up. Till chuckled. The sound low and rumbling, but he sat Ramsey's foot down. Torture avoided, Ramsey said, "Can you come closer so I can see your face? I'd really like to get a look at your teeth, actually." Till rolled his eyes, Till being the Sasquatch. Till rolled his eyes, but got up and shuffled over to him, squatted down in what seemed like a favorite position.
Oh,
That
God.
was kind of ape-like, but was almost about the only thing Till did that was. Maybe it was by necessity. Since scavenging a chair sturdy enough for such muscular bulk wouldn't be easy. When Till leaned in and pulled his lips back in a fake smile, Ramsey leaned closer too. Fascinating.
Vigorous
whispered.
stroking.
Till's canines were much larger than the rest of his teeth, larger than a human's normally were. Even Neanderthals didn't have teeth like these. Till's were actually quite similar to a gorilla's. Leaning in more, Ramsey pressed a finger on Till's chin to make him open up. When he did, it seemed to Ramsey that the oddest teeth with those canines, since the rest were rather ordinary, were the canines for meat, or defense, or maybe Till licked Ramsey's forehead,
Oh my God!
Oh, no.
making
Ramsey
him
is-
turn away with a startled laugh.
Is Ramsey
rubbed
the
up his-
scientist? I'm sorry.
A little
Who's getting
embarrassed
licked
to have
here?
been that up in Till's face. Sorry, you just have really interesting teeth. He grunted and gestured for Ramsey to open up, feeling it was only fair he did. Till got close and peered into his mouth, giving Ramsey a chance to visually examine Till's facial bone structure. A heavy brow ridge and deep-set eyes gave him perpetual appearance of menace, but Ramsey was not fooled. There was a quick, funny, and compassionate mind behind those golden eyes. My gosh. Metal, Till asked, and stuck a big finger into Ramsey's mouth. To touch him. He should have just explained cavities and dentistry, but instead Ramsey closed his lip around Till's finger.
Oh.
Oh.
They both jerked back at the
Jerked?
first touch of Ramsey's tongue. "I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that." Till stared at him with wide eyes while Ramsey felt a blush bursting across his face. Slowly,
Oh, my God.
Till's face softened in a grin. Pulled up his full lips. "Hungry?"
NANI?!
Licked him. Leave it right
What
there.
the fuck was that?
Wow. What is that?
I'm painting here.
Honestly, it
They're
looks
licking.
like
They're tongue fighting.
you're recreating the scene from Lady in the
No, it was a
Tramp.
finger.
Oh no, he said he stuck his tongue out. Didn't you hear that part?
Oh, I thought he.
If
No!
you're just
Just
now
got it.
joining
I
the
thought he just
show
put
and
a
this is your
finger in
first
there.
time watching, I apologize. It is not normally like this. This is a punishment. This is what
It's
your
exactly
punishments
like
can
We
be.
lost 500 viewers combined.
That's
That man has the longest tongue I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
I
What is
don't-
he, a lizard?
Y'all said he stuck his tongue out. I didn't know who Tilly was, and I didn't know who the other guy was, so I just gave them both a little tongue fencing. So there you go. There you have it. This goes right
I don't
beside this painting here. There we go. Hold on. Clickbait famousness here. Oh.
I would
Here's
say,
the boat painting,
you know,
and now this.
I don't know if you should auction that off or just immediately burn it. I really don't know.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna start a fire with it. Maybe grill out.
I really
to
think
it.
that you should auction it and just see how much you could get.
That's what I'm guessing it is. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so
That's actually Tyler, the guy who runs the Cheesehead TV, good friend of the show.
okay.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
I'll go Bears.
Oh yeah.
There's some articles that are coming out that in order to potentially try and save them from moving to Arlington, right, that they're instead going to put a dome on there. And Pat McAfee actually got a little bit of backlash for this because he said that every stadium in the NFL should either have a retractable dome or be completely domed.
Because he's a punter, that's why.
Baseball stadium should have a roof, or at least a tent that you can pop up, because rainouts bother me. Because if you're 10 years old and if you want to go see your first baseball game, you want to see Mike Trout, and all that happens is it rains, you can't see your favorite baseball player, and you cry on your 10th birthday because of the rain. That's on, whatever engineer didn't put a roof on a baseball field.
For all these other teams to be joining the SEC.
Oh yes, we forgot about that.
As well. So I don't know if you guys saw this news, but 4 more teams are being considered to join the SEC as college football makes its way back towards really 3 conferences. The heck?
Yes, Clemson
FSU.
wanted to come. Florida State.
Yep, that makes sense. Miami?
Florida State. That would be a great rivalry. There's conflicting reports, but it said it says North Carolina, Virginia, Clemson, and
FSU.
maybe Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech. I mean, it's about the same. Once you started putting the money out in public, I think it just. What is that?
I'm going Big Ten first, SEC second, and then Big 12 if I grab a few drinks. That's all I got.
This is
Thank you, Five.
this is a visual. We needed a visual.
It's what the Raiders do. They make that history.
History, and then didn't a NHL GM just get hired
Yes.
through the
Yep,
first
Mike Greer, the brother of Chris Greer of the Miami Dolphins.
He was a
for
pro
real?
for a long time. He was an
Yep.
NHL player for
Yeah,
a
he
long
played for the
time.
Oilers,
Tough
Sharks.
as nails. Oh my gosh. When you saw Mike Greer on the ice, you were like, I'm gonna skate over here in the corner. That's Mike Greer. I don't want to skate near Mike Greer because he's gonna mess me up.
Question on the ongoing trade talks surrounding Kevin Durant. They made an offer to the Timberwolves, and they said, "Hey, we'll give you Kevin Durant if you give us Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards
That ain't
and
happening.
4 first-round picks."
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Got to pay your time. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. Give him a sub.
Ooh, it's getting even moodier and moodier every time. We
Yeah,
do this
it
song.
speeds up and then it slows down.
Play it away.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 4. I still don't know why I do this song every week. I don't know how to rhyme with 4 anymore, guys. Like, I feel like I've used every word.
Before, core,
I've done before.
sore.
I've done
This is
4,
very
core.
playing golf.
Sure.
I just, you know, there's a lot of pressure every week.
Whore.
I don't care.
Like,
Maybe you're a whore.
Score.
It's a chore to.
Well,
Score the
I'm
ball.
trying.
About
I'm
4.
pretty sure
Sure.
I've
Sure.
used. Oh my god,
Wildflower,
are they
lore.
actually? That's
Your?
hysterical. I literally made that up. If he goes
No,
to
it
the
said
Jazz.
no. It said Tom.
No, the
Jarowski.
No, the Jazz have been setting things on fire. They got rid of Gobert. They got rid of everyone. They're just burning it to the ground.
Tommy.
Tommy. Tommers.
Tom.
374.
Yes.
You want me to ship you
Now-
this costume?
Yes.
Keep in mind,
Tom is
Tom
Bigfoot.
Grossi is going to be at my house next week, which
Ooh.
could set up a nice collab punishment.
Yeah. Well,
Collab
You
punishment.
and Tom.
Y'all have to act it out. I
no,
painted
no,
it.
Brandon.
Out
No,
the
Brandon.
painting.
It's hold on. It's like let me open your mouth, Brandon.
Now, I'm not getting
Oh,
punished.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, it would be an honor for my finger to be in your mouth. That's not a punishment.
I think you'd like something else in his mouth too, but
Whoa, hey! Not that kind of show, guys.
I ain't judging.
Hair.